Bush administration has, in fact, had a broadband strategy. It's, hands-off is a strategy. This may be unkind. Benign neglect is a strategy. I mean, the advantage of the Bush strategy is, to be fair, there are dangers of giving government agencies hundreds of billions of dollars and saying, do this, because you can lead to a lot of broadbands to nowhere, right? I mean, there is this danger in this, and one advantage of the Bush administration strategy, I mean, they've managed to waste money in other areas, but in this area they haven't wasted any money because they haven't really done anything, which is, again, I mean, that's a type of strategy. I think the next administration should try a different approach. I think we've started to reach the limits of the benign neglect system and the purely market-based system, and for some of the reasons I said earlier. This is a different type of economic problem. It's an infrastructure problem. It's a public good that's being built, and those are generally difficult to get companies to build. Now, there are a million proposals for how you would deal with this. Maybe I'll mention 5 without any detail. You can pay the carriers to build the stuff. You can try and sell more spectrum and try and make it private spectrum. You can, as I said earlier, try and convince there to be more consumer purchase of last mile connections, perhaps with tax credits. You can encourage municipalities to invest in these sorts of things, in better broadband infrastructure. You could try to encourage wireless mesh networks to be set up through some kind of government program. I think it's a really hard puzzle. What I think the next administration, or this one, should do is appoint a broadband czar. I think they should appoint a single person whose job it is to try to make the United States the world leader in broadband. That would be the single job description. Now, I don't want to say the FCC's sort of done a bit of this, but the FCC's got a lot going on. Someone in the White House, or perhaps in the Commerce Department, who goes and tries to get this going. And the model, in my mind, is Herbert Hoover in the 1920s with radio. That is, the model where you have one person who is sort of the bully pulpit and is the person who goes out and talks to everyone and says, okay, what is it going to take? Talks to industry, talks to Congress, talks to the FCC. What is it going to take to get where we want to go?